Salut, sacred souls. This is Sirian Mermaid, and welcome back to the channel. So Libras, we are going to get started with your reading, and I'm just going to place the hourglass up here. I pray all is well, and I'm calling on my angels, ancestors, and spirit guides to help me to tap into all the messages that you need to know at this time. I am just cleansing my hands. So I have already recorded in full the Libra reading, but last week it failed, and that's when I started the Evil Eye series on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram. And so that may be a sign for you all as well. Let's see, Spirit. Just to keep going, Libra, like regardless of anything or anyone, any weird energy you feel coming your way, especially as you try to pivot into a new direction and do good for yourself, you know, just honestly, you're being called to resist the temptation to entertain anything that's lower than the vibration that you're calling in and that you're moving from at this juncture in time. Spirit, any messages for my beautiful Libran tribe? Pretty quiet today. Okay, we have the Lovers. The Lovers. Okay, so making like a decision. This could be relationship related. Let's see, Spirit, Empress, and the Five of Swords. Okay, yeah, again, some of you could be dealing with betrayal in a love connection. The Five of Swords is like surrendering something, but you know, it's also like petty mind games and things like that. And that's what I wanted to say initially, Libras, is, and this is your energy too. We have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. Heavy on the Gemini, heavy on the Libra, and a little bit of Taurus, a little bit of Aquarius going on here. So with this, Libra, I'm feeling like telling you not to let a relationship or romance or like the idea or the concept of love or your understanding of love to hold you back from being successful and being vibrant and radiant and being treated as the queen or king that you truly are. Yeah, like I feel like you're not meant to be impoverished or in a poverty lack mindset. And I feel like with these fives, those are current challenges you're facing is your abundance mindset and what you think is available to you versus what really is. I do see happiness or like happy times with family coming through. For some of you, you may have to surrender certain relationships with family members for your peace and your, you know, safety is what I heard as well with the Three of Swords. Okay, there is like some sort of heartbreak or feeling, again, a sense of betrayal and loss. Surrendering something, releasing it, processing the pain of something. I heard like some sort of experience you've had with a romantic connection was like, I heard you had a miserable experience. Like it wasn't like what you would prefer. Also, yes, there is this Queen of Wands energy. Can you clarify who this Queen of Wands energy is, Spirit? Yeah, there's definitely something about heartbreak, or more like heartbreak and a breakup, surrendering something and rising into your power and just becoming that much more magnetic and radiant for that. I also feel like when we make healthy sacrifices, not, you know, dark or low sacrifices or self-sacrificing, but when we make healthy sacrifices in our lives, we do elevate and ascend. So that could include a certain relationship, a certain environment, a certain group, community structure, institution, whatever have you. With the Five of Wands, I feel like there is definitely I don't know, there's 3 5s now. 555 is a huge angel number confirmation for you. 333 as well, and 666 or 616 as well. I think that there is like some competition and even jealousy when it comes to you rising into your power. I think it's a little hard for That's not even what I want to say. I was gonna say for people to come to terms with it. It's not even that though. It's not even that. I think it's just people feel as though like people counted on you to play a certain role in their lives. And when you are gone, they will be grieving your absence. Let's see. What else, Spirit? Clarify that Five of Wands, Spirit, please. Clarify that Five of Wands. The Two of Cups. So, I mean, some of you could have definitely dealt with a jealous partner. Or just, there were so many conflicts. You could have just been getting into fights, arguments with a partner. This is definitely relationship. Some sort of relationship. For some of you, this could be siblings, since I have this family card and the Five of Wands, Two of Cups. This could be just some sort of really close bond. For a lot of you, this is literally a romantic relationship. And it's about kind of like choosing the best path for your heart, not based on just the emotions and how you really feel about this person, but also like sometimes you have to just continue forward in your path and hold your own cup. You know, if someone can't. I'm hearing with the Two of Swords and the Four of Swords to put to rest anything that is stagnant or confusing, that you have confusion over, because you're meant to be in a much more decisive energy right now, in a much lighter vibration. Your guides want you to move forward from that heaviness. And with the Hermit, you could be called to just go more solo right now, do some inner reflection, some inner work, some introspection here. And the Hermit's also a single card. So for some of you who are in connections or are interested in someone, just maybe pulling away your energy for a little bit, taking a break, or just maybe even ending the connection altogether, because Libra, I do see for some of you, you'll know how this applies to your life, what needs to be released, but this is the energy that it's time to surrender something for the sake of your divine feminine aspect, like your internal divine feminine, to honor yourself, your sacredness, to allow yourself to receive things that are much greater, things that are more aligned for you. I am shuffling the deck. I see two kings, the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles. And these are different, I feel like energies in the queue, and then there goes your energy, Libra. I feel like and I've mentioned this before, like, it's not hard for you to secure a healthy a relationship. I guess the choice is for you if you are ready to do some of the inner work. Not to put you in the hot seat and blame you for anything, Libra, because that's certainly not the case. But are you willing to accept what you truly deserve and align with what you truly desire? I see you turning away from a lot of things that are just not enough for you. They're not enough. And I do see you being collaborative and working with certain people, like putting your, I do see you're still in a collaborative energy, right? But I also feel like you are taking time away from negativity. You're like rising above the negativity of even some of your closest relationships, certain dynamics, things that I heard weaving and bobbing. You're weaving and bobbing through different threads of energy to get yourself to where you need to be. You could be revisiting past nostalgic memories or moments from childhood, or catching up with an older person, an older masculine figure in your life. That might be helpful. This could be a fire sign, an earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius. Let's see who else. Aquarius. Yeah, strong Aquarius with Pisces. Could be a cusper as well. The Star and the Eight of Cups. I feel like when you kind of go more into solitude, you retreat your energy from certain groups, certain crowds. You're going to raise into, You're going to heal, first of all, when you disconnect from whatever triggers that were triggering you and hurting you and throwing you into some sort of loop or spiral, you're going to heal a lot quicker, like a lot faster than you would have otherwise. And then gain a lot more comfort, security in your sovereignty and self-nurturing spirit. I think that Libras are made to love, and I think the greatest form of love is self-love, because that definitely reflects out into everything else. Because I believe love is just, it's all the same thing, self-love, you know. And some of you, okay, I have the Chariot, the Six of Wands. So I see you moving forward. These are vehicles. Even the horse is a means of transportation. And there are people surrounding you. There are people, you have guides on either side of you as well. You have two particular angels, especially with the two moon signs here. They kind of just, they're there for you in the shadows or just kind of on the back end. They don't feel like they're too heavy, like all in your grill. I think they know you've got it. I think you're getting ready to take off those training wheels and go full speed, full throttle ahead, Libra, to be honest. And it's a very beautiful thing to see. Last card, the King of Cups. The King of Cups. So I feel like you are entering a period of emotional maturity. And you are starting to kind of get your own footing in this and find a sense of stability in whatever challenges or conflicts surround you. I think you are maintaining your composure. You are learning to dominate your reality by leading with poise, with class, and just being fully and wholeheartedly concerned with what you have going on. Like not entertaining or needing to continuously go back in, get the last word, reply. Like, you know, those are the things that are continuing to, would continue to distract you from what you're working on right now and what you're moving towards. So I feel like some of you do need to go cold turkey on something. Some of you do need to turn someone down, reject someone, leave something out in the cold. Even if you have that conversation, I just feel like anyone who you know you need to remove, they're going to contest you about it. Like they're going to challenge you about it because they don't agree. They don't want to lose you. They don't want to not have you as part of their life. They don't want to not have you as part of their experience, but you may deem it necessary. It does say keep one eye open. Okay, Libras. So this is a different vibe from my initial reading, but energy changes a lot, which is why I check in. I try to just about every week for all signs, because a lot can happen in a week, a few days, even hell, a few hours of time. Energy definitely shifts because we are dynamic human beings. We're not just one way or the other, you know, and just how we can change our emotions and decide different things, same way other people can as well. But I feel like there's someone who's so firm on having your time. Center and ground. Okay, center and ground, Libra. So it's time for you to center and ground. It does say admit your faults. So maybe acknowledging where you could do better, especially with the Hermit, like that inner reflection, that introspection, and just being willing to admit certain things so that you can purge those shadows, release those things from your system. You don't have to hold on to them anymore. If you can consciously acknowledge them and say, hey, you don't have any power over me anymore, and I call all my power back to me. And yeah, just returning anything else that's not yours to sender. Dare to be bold. Dare to be bold, Libra. Very powerful. Let me split the deck. And be fully present. See, it's kind of like you just minding your own and enjoying your life, your goals, treating yourself, nurturing your home, your environment, really enjoying. I heard the succulence of the apples, the grapes, like dark cherries, like dark reds, rich reds, royal reds, grape, wine colors, wines, things like that are standing out to me for you to look into at this time, and to bask in. Like, I'm getting like a fruit basket or a fruit salad, something like that might be good. Just romanticizing your life and romanticizing like more healthier habits and practices, so it doesn't feel like a punishment, or like it doesn't feel painful to enter this new cycle, because you have so much good that's awaiting you. You have so much good to look forward to, and I love that so very much for you. Let's see what else we can get. Okay, so what else can we get, Spirit? Oh, all these cards fell. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Wow. And I finished picking up all the cards, and that random car stopped honking and going off outside. So something says, and then take this, and then one more. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So there are some lessons you are going through. Distress and dark night of the soul. So definitely going through, some lessons here. Again, it says, loss and experience. So you could be just kind of like releasing certain things. I do see lost souls, and it's 444 on my camera battery. 4 hours 44 minutes. So 444 can be confirmation for you, and also a warning to beware like lost souls, and not hanging around with darker forces and things like that, because like a lot of lost souls tend to come with associated with lost souls tend to come with like psychic attacks or things like that. If they're lost and they don't have, trust me, a spirit will find them. Yes, a spirit will find them and attach to them. And when someone's lost, it's kind of no real guarantee what kind of spirit will attach. And it's usually a lower one because there's no deliberancy in it. And usually the more deliberate spirits are of a higher vibration. You know what I mean? Like working with those who have a strong vibration of, I'm doing this thing, I am striving in this way, for success, So the other side, souls, veil, mediumship, and contact. So you could definitely be getting some contact from the other side and just getting some downloads as well. These could be emotional downloads, but they're helping you to ascend as well, because I see that you may be seeking answers to open up into a new chapter in your life. And there's a lot of purging and releasing. So if you're, find yourself crying this week, or trying to get rebalanced, definitely center and ground and get by nature, get by even just a stream of water, Libra, if you can. Take a hike somewhere, get out in nature. I heard nature girly, nature guy. I heard adrenaline junkie. So I would maybe just do something that's different, maybe not too over the top. For some of you, a hot balloon ride could stand out, or some sort of a hot air balloon, zip lining, stuff like that. Like something refreshing in nature that's a little different, out of your comfort zone, but like not super crazy, but just something you can commit yourself to be fully present to that day. Something that's different enough that you focus more of your attention to it, to be more mindful and intentional about your experiences. And I think that's beautiful, because it's going to allow you to flow. It's going to kind of, these experiences will put you in a sort of flow state. Breathe, effortless, glide, easy, calm. Sometimes when we're stuck in our routine, we don't break out of that routine. We're doing that same thing over again. And it's like, we just kind of don't really think about it too much. We block a lot of things out just to kind of continue with that day to day. I see that with different activities, you will be good to go with your flow. And then we have evil eye and ancestors. So your ancestors are protecting you from evil eye. So yes, you're protected from any negativity, gossip, people talking about you, trying to judge you, assume things about you, bringing you up in conversations. I just feel like I see you walking away from that, and I see your ancestors kind of just securing you with that and supporting you with that. They're very proud of you. Because you just ignoring stuff like this is going to just cancel and release it. It has no effect over your life. And then pathway with choices, alternatives, and horizons, new forward direction. So yeah, again, I just see you taking a new path, a new direction. You're looking forward, you're looking ahead, especially with this chariot, Cancerian energy. You could be connected to a Cancer or have Cancer placements. Again, the biggest signs that are coming out in this read are Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer. I had Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra, strong on Libra, and yeah. Let me roll some astro dice and okay, so it looks like we have Leo energy coming out here, Leo energy, and it's a little bit of Scorpio on the bottom. Something said turn it one more time. Libra and Scorpio, so maybe something around the cusp of Libra, Scorpio season. Something about the 3rd or the 12th can stand out to you, or the 3rd, the 2nd or the 12th. 333 again with that energy. 222 could stand out. Okay. And I don't recall what this planetary placement is. Let me look this up. You guys. Planet symbols. Yeah, astrology, planet symbols. Let's see. So this would be... Oh, I think that is that Neptune? That might be Neptune, you guys. It looks so cute on here. Actually, this is Uranus. Sorry. So this is... Yeah, this is Uranus. Where did it go? So that's Aquarius energy again. So doing something different, taking a new path. And just being free and almost like, yeah, rebellious in a way, but not like going wild per se. I didn't get that energy. It's just like doing something different. Not like borderline crazy, but just embracing your originality, your personal style, and embracing change, especially with the Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, which is all about change and being that kind of radical person who's willing to change on a mass scale, especially with that 555 energy coming from the reading as well. So yes, my beautiful Libras, I'm going to pull one final card from the Just Breathe Divine Feminine Oracle. See what we get here. Oh, actually, sorry. Let me pull from career. Oh gosh. Okay. Feast. Well, I guess this is meant to come out. All the cards are falling. It just feels like things are just falling. It's time to celebrate your hard work and even your small wins. An unexpected income or pay raise is on the horizon. Yeah, Libra, I feel like a lot is like falling away from your life so that you can be fully present and focus on like the good stuff that's coming in. It's like your spirit guides are like just most high. The way things are moving, your karma is like it's clearing out so much that it's clearing away so much sludge so you can see the full like picture. You can see all of the high definition. It's not like pixelated anymore. Like you can actually see in full live color your blessings, your future, your reality, like your imagination taking form in the physical world. You're not like you won't be ruled by your emotions in a way that holds you back. It says choose to see the good. See? All the good is starting to shine through. You won't really be able to see lower at that point, especially when you go within and you release those shadows and you just continue to seek opportunities that align with the experiences that you want to have. Like, honestly, good is just, you know, what you see is what you, ooh, look at this, Libra. What you see is what you seed. I wasn't gonna say that, but I seen this card peep out when I was talking. What you're planting something new, especially as the Empress. You're nurturing new fertile ground, the Star card, right? That Aquarius energy, that Libra energy, that Taurus energy. Mother Earth, right? Mother Nature, divine feminine energy. You are fertilizing a future that in which you will have maximize your potential. You're fertilizing a future in which you maximize your potential. Ashe. That is a beautiful place to close out this reading. I hope this helps so much, Libra. And as always, I love you all, and please feel free to like the video if you enjoyed this channeling session. Comment down below your thoughts and everything like that. Feel free to subscribe to join our Sacred Soul Tribe. Personal readings are down below in the description box. And peace, love, and light.